Hello everyone and welcome to the Shrimpy channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how to invest in cryptocurrency using Coinbase. As you can see, I've logged into my Coinbase account. If you don't have a Coinbase account yet, you can easily sign up for one by going to coinbase.com. Make sure that's the right address when you're typing it in, and then signing up for your own personal Coinbase account. Once you've signed up, you'll see a page similar to this. If you don't have any money in your account, you would have to deposit money in order to start seeing balances. I've already done that, so you can see I currently have $575 in my Coinbase account. This has been changing over the months, as the price of Bitcoin goes up and down, so has my portfolio value. Walking through the different features that Coinbase provides, it's a very simplistic application and the perfect way to get started with cryptocurrency because of how simple it is. At the top of the screen right here, we have our portfolio balance over time. This essentially just tracks the value of your portfolio over time, so you can see historically how well your portfolio has been doing. Underneath that graph, we have the watch list. This is where you can watch certain assets, you can view them, you can learn more about those assets by selecting these. Underneath that, we have some educational stuff where you can learn about different assets by watching a video, and then you can earn some money for doing that. So in this case right now, they're running a promotion for Cello. So it looks like if you watch these videos and you participate in this promotion, you will get $6 worth of C gold. And then of course they have their promotional things for inviting friends, and finally your portfolio. So we can learn more about our portfolio in the portfolio tab, so let's go ahead and go over there. Clicking on the portfolio tab, we could see once again our portfolio value over time, but we could also see the assets that we have in our portfolio. As I briefly mentioned earlier, the main asset in my portfolio is Bitcoin. You can see I have $575 of Bitcoin, and then the rest are currently set at essentially $0. The final tab is the prices tab. So this is where we can see the different assets. We can see how they've changed in value over the last 24 hours. The last 24 hours have been pretty good, so the performance is relatively good over the last 24 hours. But let's go ahead and click Bitcoin. Clicking on Bitcoin, there is a variety of information that is presented to us from Coinbase. We have a similar performance graph that's similar to our portfolio graph, where we can see the value of Bitcoin over time. We have some information here about the market cap, the volume of Bitcoin that was traded over the last 24 hours, the circulation supply, and for example, popularity on Coinbase. This is all interesting information if you're trying to decide if you should be investing in this asset. If you want to learn more about Bitcoin, they also have resources that link out to the official website and the white paper, so you can read more about Bitcoin, you can learn more about each asset, and you can get familiar with what assets you'd be interested in purchasing on Coinbase. Finally, on this page, we have the top stories. These are news articles that are published about Bitcoin. They will have these for other assets as well. So that is the main content for this page. Now that we know the purpose for each of these different pages, how do we actually buy or sell cryptocurrency on Coinbase? In order to do that, we can go to the trade button right here. You can access this button from any of the pages. And this is where we can buy or sell an asset depending on what we want to do. For example, if this is our first time buying cryptocurrency, we might want to buy some Bitcoin. So we could type in, for example, $100. This means we will buy Bitcoin from our bank account in the amount of $100. All we would have to do is select this button, go through the process, and Coinbase will purchase that Bitcoin for us. On the other side, if you're looking to sell Bitcoin, say you've been in the market for a while, you're ready to sell your Bitcoin, we can use the sell option. The sell option is very similar. We have here the asset we would like to sell, which is Bitcoin. We have the place where we would like to deposit it. In this case, let's say we want to cash out, so we want to remove this money from Coinbase. We can use the deposit to cash option. And then all we would have to do is sell Bitcoin. Of course, we'd have to enter the amount here. So say we had 100 Bitcoin or $100 worth of Bitcoin that we wanted to sell. We can do that right here. Finally, there's one more option that we must discuss, which is the trading of one cryptocurrency for another cryptocurrency. This is done using the convert option. Let's say we've held Bitcoin for a while and now we're ready to purchase another cryptocurrency. Imagine that's Ethereum. In order to do that, we can go to this convert tab. We can input the amount of Bitcoin that we want to trade for Ethereum. Let's say we want to do $100 worth of Bitcoin. We want to trade that to Ethereum. All we have to do is type in our 100, select the Bitcoin, select the to currency, which is Ethereum, and then preview the conversion and process that order. You can also select other assets as well. You can click Ethereum and browse through the different assets you could purchase. For example, Chainlink. So you could sell Bitcoin and purchase Chainlink. All of that's possible through this simple dialog right here, where you can move one asset to another asset. Great, so those are the main functions that we need to know in order to get started using Coinbase. Like I said, it's very simple, so this is a great platform for people to get started if they're looking to invest in cryptocurrency for the first time. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, definitely give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to the Shrimpy team. We're always happy to help. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you in the next video.